was a kid, my parents brought me up to behave properly and to respect other people. The same goes now that I'm an adult, especially at work.
People can come from many different backgrounds and can have various beliefs and customs. No two people are the same. Your workmates will do things differently from you, or they may not understand your behaviour. While having respect for each other is essential, it's also important to realise that there are some behaviours that are not acceptable at work. To help maintain a safe and considerate workplace, your employer will have workplace behaviour policies. These policies outline good and unacceptable workplace behaviours. They explain how to report unacceptable behaviour and what the consequences are for bullying and harassment. They also help ensure that when you're at work, it's a respectful and tolerant place to be.
Being tolerant is when you respect, accept and appreciate other people and their culture. So we all get along and we get on with the job.
Working in the meat industry means you have to respect and abide by behaviour expectations set by your employer. Good workplace behaviour includes making sure you turn up to work on time so your supervisor can man the chain. If you are sick or running late, let your workplace know as early as possible so a replacement can be found or a workaround can be organised. Every workplace will have standard operating procedures and work instructions for all the tasks you'll be doing. For your safety and that of your fellow workers, it's vital you follow these. Following the SOPs and work instructions also makes sure that the meat we produce is safe for our customers to eat.
Everyone likes to have a good time, but don't come to work hungover or under the influence of drugs. You could be putting yourself or your workmates in danger, especially if you're working with machinery. Most people get along in the workplace, but there are some things that are just not acceptable.
Employers are responsible for providing a safe workplace for all employees, free from bullying, sexual harassment, racial discrimination or religious intolerance. These types of harassment and discrimination are all unacceptable workplace behaviours. Bullying isn't always face-to-face. Rude messages sent from a phone or over the internet are offensive, and it's still bullying. Your words and actions can have a serious impact on the lives of others. Constant criticism, aggressive or unkind words to someone or about someone are unacceptable.
It's okay to have a laugh at work, but a practical joke like throwing fat at someone can be offensive and dangerous, so think before you act.
Sexual harassment includes things said and done in person or through messages and emails. It also includes intrusive questions about someone's personal life, unwelcome attention or touching, and suggestive comments or jokes. Regardless of the intention, these examples of sexual harassment all display behaviour that is disrespectful to your workmates and will not be tolerated by your employer. Examples of racial discrimination and religious intolerance are things like hate graffiti in public places or on places of worship, sharing internet sites or media stories that encourage people to hate based on race or religion, and publicly abusing someone because of their race or religion.
Even if it happens out of work hours, this sort of behaviour is unacceptable and there are real consequences.
In Australia, it is illegal to bully, harass or discriminate against people because of their race or religion. If you do any of these things, you can be dismissed. If you experience any of these unacceptable behaviours, report it immediately to your supervisor, manager or human resources officer.
If you don't report it, the behaviour could continue or get worse, so talk to somebody about it.
These workplace behaviour policies make sure that all employees are protected from unacceptable behaviour.
We all want to work in a place where we're accepted, so be respectful and don't be afraid to speak up. Good workplace behaviour is good for everyone.